I can't promise singing moms and babies. Here, people singing in the background and playgrounds. But in today's video, location, transportation, resources, convenience, and of course my bread and butter, real estate, will be highlighted. Living in Hamlin Park, a vibrant neighborhood of North Center, Chicago, is right now. Let's talk about the location of Hamlin Park. To the east you have Ravenswood, to the south you have Diversey, all the way to the north branch of the Chicago River on the western portion, and Belmont on the north. So it's a pocket that's in the southeastern section of the North Center community. Remember, 77 communities. So that kind of gives you the snapshot of the Hamlin Park. There's a volunteer group that's called Hamlin Park Neighbors. So I guess technically Hamlin Park Neighbors neighborhood of North Center Chicago. Transit. So being in Hamlin Park, you do not necessarily have the access to the train, right? Bike, you have Divvy. Divvy operates all throughout the city. There's a location over on Damon and Wellington, and others. You can use the app to find where the locations are at. You have the 50th bus, which I highlighted in my Roscoe Village video. So the 50th bus. So you may be wondering how to get to downtown if you have to do it for your job. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that 50th bus and take it to the Damon, North, and Milwaukee intersection. There's the blue line. That's the Damon line. And then from there, you would take it to downtown. So it's a bus and train combination, a little bit longer. So obviously, of course, if you do work in downtown, this may not be the neighborhood for you, but there is options there if you have time. That would be that commute, that bus to train combination. So besides the website resources, of course, those are always beneficial, but the biggest resource is, of course, Hamlin Park, right? So you can see right over here, this is a pool. Besides the pool, you've got tennis courts, you've got basketball courts, you've got 4 baseball/softball fields, right? All named after Cubs, which is really cool. I'm a great Cubs fan, a diehard Cubs fan. So you've got so many resources, and so really, if you're not really about the park life, Hamlin Park or Hamlin Park Neighbors probably isn't for you, but the park really dominates the neighborhood. It's the epicenter of the neighborhood. So everybody has to, probably the unsexy topic is convenience. You've got to have those convenient options, and I want to start with Hex Coffee. That is on the southern portion of Hamlin Park on Diversey, Clybourne, and Damon intersection. Grab a cup of Joe. Then of course, you gotta have groceries. So just outside of Hamlin Park, you have the Aldi's, obviously your cost cutting, and you have Jewel. Jewel is very similar to like a H-E-B that you have in Texas. It's your basically basic middle grocery store. And of course, if you want the Whole Foods, the whole paycheck, that is actually in West Lakeview, which I'm going to be highlighting in an upcoming video. So this is convenience. It's bread and butter time. So now, of course, I'm so glad you've been watching this whole video about Hamlin Park. We're talking about real estate. So you're going to see some stats here displayed on the screen. 565,000 median price. That's in April data, right? Slightly up. You've got your inventory, so you have a supply at 2.5. You have demand that's down, but that's seasonal, right? January, February, March. We're now in May of 2023, folks. So of course, right, you could be seeing this in a couple of years. And you have very important metric, listing to contract, only 8 days. So it's very, very popular area. And the median pricing, I said, that actually was everything, inclusive of condos. Primarily, Hamlin Park does a lot of single family homes. And so $975 is the median price. So it's not cheap, right? So those are some stats. That 2.5, think about this here as a rule of thumb, 5 months and more is a buyer's market. Anything five or less is a seller's. We are in still an extreme seller's market, but inventory is coming online as we enter into summer. Don't worry, I did not forget my condo folks. I know I work with a lot of condo buyers, and here, as you can see, condo building, 2143 Wellington. It is very, very popular. As you can see here, it's listed for $399, sold for $425. This was last year. Very hot sellers market, very popular building, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, median two bedroom, 2-bath, folks.
in this area, micro area of Hamlin Park, is about 385 median price. I had overall pricing earlier in my real estate section of this video. 385, you can get it, but as you can see, and I also, just so as you know, as other additional resources, before we go, I've got a couple of videos. One on the left is pros and cons. The other one was the driving tour. So this has been living in Hamlin Park, a vibrant neighborhood of North Center Chicago. I'm Anant Deoras, AD with eXp Realty. Any questions at all, comment below. You can watch some of these videos coming here on the screen, and I can't wait to display my next video to all of you. Take care.